Hello, and welcome back to some Final Fantasy. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Hope everyone's having a good one. Alright. So let's go through all the things that we want to quickly talk about. So, first things first, internet has been upgraded. Hopefully, and I can already kind of see now, this shouldn't mean we get dropped frames from internet anymore. We should be now, like, actually only restricted by PC problems again. Which is really, really nice. On top of that, it's a whole process. I'll talk onto that a little bit later. I also want to quickly mention, so this is our save. We're at 53 there on Rydia, and kind of everyone's around that sort of level. I think she was one of the lower ones. Now you can see that we're a little bit higher than that. I've just been spending the last like half an hour, I want to say. Actually, does it say the time? 26:00. Yeah, so about 30 minutes I've been spending. Just sitting here in this corridor, walking back and forth, and just battling. And then restoring on that point. It's been fairly basic, so I thought it was fine to not show. Yeah. God, the game sounds really loud. To me. I'm wondering if that's my end or... No, that looks kind of loud with some of that music. Configuration, master volume. Just put that down to 70. But yeah, no. We should have a lot smoother and easier of a time of a lot of things. Also, again, I do want to kind of reiterate, even though a lot of people have said it's fine, but it's just part of my brand of apologies for not streaming yesterday. I had a long day yesterday. I had a very, very long day yesterday, and it's not even technically all done. The stuff that I needed to get done, I got some stuff that I might try and do later this evening. Towards it, or later this afternoon, I should say. Yeah, that was a whole lot. But no, I hope everyone's been doing well over the weekend and having a good rest and enjoying themselves. There's so much stuff that I got, like, working on yesterday and looking into and everything. It just took me ages. So I'll apologize now. I might be a little drowsy as well. You know, nothing too out of the norm, I guess. I am very sore though at the moment. Because, so this is what I was going to say about earlier, but like I'll actually talk to it now. So while we're doing the internet, we didn't just like run a cable. The people I live with, one of their brothers is Sparky, and we asked if they could give us a hand with some stuff, which they did. To explain what that hand was, I'm just gonna quickly use these. We now actually have like a proper cabling system between here and the main, between my room and the modem. So it's a fully, perfectly done cable connection. Or perfectly done, quotation marks. But it meant that we were having to run tubing and all that, which meant that we had to dig up the driveway. Now, you might already kind of go, wait a minute, this was gravel? You can't just dig gravel. not easily. We had a pickaxe, and I'm very sore from having to use a pickaxe extremely aggressively to dig up the gravel drive. And it wasn't like a small distance either. We're talking like easily 10-ish meters or something like that. It was a full group effort though, I want to stress that. I'm just like one of the people that did a lot of the digging as well. And I am exhausted from it. And I am very sore because my body is not very capable of doing that sort of labor anymore. Which is pain. I've been very sore for the last few days. I can't even say I'm feeling better today, I'm just actually sore. Old man energy. Which is on brand. Also, since we're skipping it technically, because it would have been yesterday, we have skipped the dev stream. I have a bunch of stuff that I kind of worked on over the last couple of days that I kind of want to talk about at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make my thoughts very concrete though at this stage, because some of them are very early testing. So we'll see how it goes. Hey Devil, how's it going? You don't work while not on stream? I still have that as my my desktop background. I want you to know that, Devil. But yeah, no, I gotta remember to go to the doctors again this afternoon. Because I think I best probably get the last, like, I need to get a lot of blood tests done. And I basically conceded that, like, it's probably best that I do that this afternoon. Because the only day that I truly have off are Wednesday and Sundays. And you can't obviously go in and do it on Sundays. So probably should do something about it. It just sucks, because, like, if I go get all of the blood tests done that I need to, I am going to be, like, completely useless for the rest of the day. I just need to make sure I do it before, I think it's 4:15, is where my local place, closes. But yeah, no, yesterday it was like, go to the doctors, go to the hospital, go to the doctors, go home, go to the doctors again. I had to go around a lot of places. It was quite an endeavor. Now I have like a small mountain of medication next to me. Which I'm trying to do my best to remember to take. I hate taking medicine. I hate it, because I keep forgetting it. It's a pain in the ass. But yeah, I just forget about meds and take them late. See, so I've got the main meds that I've got, like I've got one that I need to take like twice, 2 times a day. which that one's gonna probably be the one I struggle with the most, because that's normally how I mess up, is ones that I need to take multiple times a day, I'll forget I take them, sort of thing. The other one is, like, the other main one that I've gotten finally restocked is my, stuff for sleep. And that one's a little easier for me to remember, because I just make it part of my, like, going to bed ritual. Where, like, I'll set all my stuff up to go to bed, and I make sure I just slam back those pills before I go to bed. I took them way too early last night, which I think fucked up my sleep. I took them, like, 2 hours before going to bed, when you're supposed to, like, take them as you're going to bed. Because I was expecting to, like, I was kind of tired, and I'm like, I probably should have them soon then, so I go to bed. Then looked at the time, and after, like, having them, I'm like, it's only 5 p.m. It was like 5:30 or something like that. I'm like, I am not going to be going to bed for at least another hour or two. That was poor management on my part. But yeah, like, there's also a couple of other medications that we're going to probably be putting me on as well. Likely nothing massive happening again for like another 2 months though. Because we're just going through the motions of getting all of the, like, info redone up and getting everything ticked off on. It's always a long process, medication stuff, and getting, like, all your doctor's stuff in line. Because that was the other thing as well, is like I went in and this was a very quick appointment. This was just to like make sure I had all my prescriptions that are immediately sorted and all that stuff like ticked off. So they only had like 15-20 minutes for this one. But we basically sat there and like, look, this is what I want to be doing. This is my kind of like plan. How are we going to accomplish that? So we kind of hashed out a real quick thing and basically went through all of the procedure stuff that we can do without like the full go ahead from my my main GP. Which is really good. I'm not gonna lie as well. The other fear I have every time going to the doctors because of some past stuff is the cost. I'm so happy it's not as expensive as I thought it would be. Like, it is 4 times less expensive than I thought it would be. 4 times? No. It's a 1/4 of what I expected it to be. It's probably better. Like, even less than, technically. Which is, good. I will stop farming in a moment, by the way. I'm just kind of doing this because it's the beginning of the stream. And, I'm waking up still. But yeah, no, it is nice to see 0 drop frames, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like a nice, clean 0 drop frame. I was say, like, am I not taking meds at one point? Oh boy. To be fair, I've talked about this before. There was one medication I was on that they're like, we want to kind of try and put you back on it, but it's so dangerous to put you back on it now. Because it's a medication that once you're on it, you're not supposed to ever go off it. Drug that would have destroyed your kidneys? Oh, jeez, that is, very scary. That is... Yeah, no, that's not a good thing at all. It's always, the danger of that stuff. To be fair, that doesn't happen, I would assume very often. I do know it is a big deal, though. But yeah, no, for me, the one that I was supposed to be taking, because I went off of it, it's done, like, Yeah, again, you're supposed to be on it for life. Well, actually, no, correction. You're supposed to be on it till, like, a very specific point, and they're like, the only reason it's till then is because the side effects take a few years to come through, and by the time the side effects come and kick in, you're probably dead. So, the fact that I went off that, is why they're like, we don't think you can go back on it, but we could try. It is definitely a discussion point at the moment. Do I want to just go now? Yeah, we might as well, progress. Is there anything I want to buy from you while we're here? Probably a bunch of shurikens. Not gonna lie, this is the reason also to just sit here and farm, is just to buy a shitload of shurikens. Alright. Let's override this save now. Let's get on with the giant. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Oh god, it's a meat dragon. Dude, these mech dragons are fucking my shit up. Because, like, I think whenever they're hit, they do, like, a retaliation hit. And then they just also have really good AoE damage. It's rough. It's rough. I like Final Fantasy's blend of fantasy and sci-fi. Yeah, it's actually something, that you can see in pretty much all the games, to an extent. It's kind of like this, the semblance of there's always an ancient civilization, that was insanely strong, right? You've come at last! You cannot stop the giant of Babel. Now is the time! For the death of you all! Alright, well I guess I gotta elemental lords. Indeed! Master Zim has blessed us with a second life. Prepare to die! I shall enjoy fighting you again. Did I play Chrono Trigger? No, I really want to though. I think after we get through like Final Fantasy, that's probably on the list to play. You've taught us the power that comes from joining forces. That is what we will do. Now allow me to restore your strength. Oh, cool, thanks. I was about to say, like, I'm going into this fight a bit weak. But no, it's good. This time we shall prevail. Alright, guess I gotta play seriously now. Oh, jeez, okay. I did something wrong there. Let's not talk about it. No, I didn't muck up like I thought I did. Okay. Let's go through our buffs though. So this is what I need to do. I forgot that I didn't have Defender on as well, like I did before. A little bit of soft healing just to kind of buffer out the fact that I'm not going to be doing it for a little while there. I do want to get this, because this is just evasion if I recall. Okay, that was bad. I think I've done most of my buffs now. So I can probably just do healing here. To be fair, I am doing a shitload of damage, right? Okay. Damage cap. Might put blink on some targets if I'm not having a heal. I assume I can't do lightning into that one. Anyway, I just cleaved through whatever one that was. Let's see about you. What were you again? Well, that was the good one into you, apparently. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely more healing. Alright. Yay! There we go. Defeated the elemental lords. I don't know if I'd call that working together, by the way. They're like they lined up and went back to back. It's a bit disappointing. Master Zim! Oh, goddamn. Master Zemus! Ah! Please, one last chance. We have failed again. Farewell, Valiance. Defeat the 4 elemental lords. Again. Alright. So I guess this is the heart? What was it? It was Dick and Kane, I think I was going for with him, right? Stay a while and listen. This is the core of the giant. It's CPU. Whoa. We have to destroy the defense node first, because it can repair the CPU. Oh god, okay. We're going right into this, huh? Good thing I didn't do what I was about to do. Where am I? Shell. Dude, Fusoya takes so long to cast stuff. Ah! Good to know. Oh my god. I think I fucked this fight, I'll be honest. Because I think what you're supposed to do is like... Okay, never mind, I got there. I was about to say, like, I think what you're supposed to do is rush those things down and then just ignore healing and attack. I spent too much time on, like, buffs and such. Alright. We stopped it. Why, you... dare you destroy the giant? You! Do I know you? Make a comment about you, the balls have been fucked? Yeah, true. You have to God damn it. Stay a while. You have to look deep inside yourself. You have to realize who you really are. Stop it. You must wake up. Arise! What came over me? Why was I filled with so much hatred? You have returned to your true self. Now do you remember your father's... Oh, for fuck's sakes. You remember your father's name. My father is Pluya. What? And that makes you Cecil's... You two are brothers? I have a brother? You were a puppet of Zemus's plan! He was manipulating you with his hypnotic powers! He chose you because you have the blood of Kluya, a Lunarian, coursing through your body. This made it easier for Zemus to control you, but to make you fight against your own flesh and blood. That's enough. Oh, sorry, no, wait. That's enough. I was fighting against my own brother. All of this hate was against my own family. You're my... I wonder why you were chosen. It easily could have been me. We both have Lunarian blood. I was chosen because of the seeds of evil that laid inside me. Zemus saw that evil, and he helped it grow. Where are you going? To find Zemus, I have a score to settle. Wait! Oh, fuck! I too am a Lunarian, just like Zemus. I will join you. Oh wait, are we already losing? Oh fuck it, oh god damn it. Secret brother is such a fun cliche. I mean, that's the thing, right? Is this is probably early enough that that cliche wasn't like too overdone. At least in this kind of like good versus evil, having the family thing like that. It would still be a cliche at this point, but it wasn't like... Keep in mind, this is a 30-something-year-old game? Is it 30, 40 years old? Fuck, I don't want to say that actually. It's gonna hurt myself. Goodbye, Cecil. Is this what you want, Cecil? Goldblaze is never coming back. You know that, right? Aren't you gonna do anything? He's your brother. My brother. Yes. Luke, I'm your brother, exactly. We might be in trouble. We have to get out of here. Cecil. What are you doing?
We need to find a way out.
This way.
Kane!
Oh no, we're not falling for that again.
We can talk later. Right now, we have to get out of here.
Hurry. Oh my god, the screen shaking is really hurting my eyes. Alright, well, glad to see Kane's back again. How many times has he switched fucking sides now? What, he started... He kind of was like on the bad guy side, then he was actually on our side, then he got converted to the bad guy side, then he came to our side, then he got converted to the bad guy side again, and now he's back. I don't even know how many, like, double, triple, quadrupling bullshit we've got at this point for this fella.
Finally, I was able to come to my senses. I didn't
No, wait. What was it? It was a bit more like...
I don't expect you to forgive me after all I've done.
Whose side are you on, buddy? Kane? Yes! Of course we're not gonna forgive you. The giant was practically your doing. Stop it. Rosa. It's not Kane's fault. You saw how Zemus had control over Goblins.
Goblies too?
Goblins is Cecil's older brother. He was being manipulated by a Lunarian named Zemus, who used their shared Lunarian blood to control him.
Goblins and Fusoya went to the moon to destroy Zemus. Goblins is Cecil's brother. Then I, too, should follow them and give Zemus the payback he deserves.
I hope you don't end up betraying us again.
If that happens, you can kill me.
Then I better go too. Besides, I want to give this Zemus guy a piece of my mind.
Edge. That's my shtick. I'm the edgy one.
Then it's decided. We go to the moon.
Cecil.
Rosa, Rydia, you two stay here. The three of us will go. I can't put you in any more danger.
But Cecil, that's not fair.
Please, you have to get off the lunar whale. Edge, you can shut the fuck up. I would wholeheartedly trade you for Rydia any day of the week. A little kid won't be much help anyway.
Who are you calling a kid?
Just a poor kid.
Cecil.
You're here for moral support and biz, buddy. Like, I'll be real with you, Chief. the fact that he does basically less damage than Cecil is the main problem as well for him. Right? Like, they just got rid of two of my most important characters of my team. And that's not even, like, a subtle thing. That's, like, a genuine, I don't know how I'm supposed to progress without those two. This is actually rough as fuck.
Kane, Edge.
Oh god, that flash. I realize now, by the way, I think I've kind of fucked myself. I don't know if I can get access to side content anymore, so we might not be able to get Odin and Bahamut.
Let's go. Rosa. Get out of the way, Rosa.
No, I'm not moving. You have to take me with you.
Why are you doing this?
Because I don't want us to be apart. I don't care what happens, as long as I'm with you.
Rosa, I guess we have no choice.
Well, aren't you the ladies' man?
Alright, Rosa. I'll protect you with my life.
Aww.
In fact.
What? You too? What, you?
This is everyone's war, not just yours. Besides, I'm the only one who can summon creatures to help us. Rydia, you're right. This war is ours to fight together. Let's go.
I mean, I knew it was gonna happen, but like... Goddamn. It was stupid to suggest that we're losing our healer and our best DPS in the game. I'm just gonna be honest with you, Chief. Like, you can't try and pull that shit on me. I've seen too many video games to believe that bullshit. Alright. This is probably about time I look through my equipment to double check if I'm at points that I'm happy with. God, that evasion loss though. Gungnir, huh? I mean, Defenders is better, right? Why not get rid of the only reason you've come this far? Yeah, like, I'll be honest, right? I can get a charm to the idea of, like, trying to pull something like that. But also, at that same time, it's like, don't fuck with me. I'm not that stupid. Now, my question is, can I just go back to Earth? I can. Cool. We can still do side content. Look, the world's in danger, but that's not the problem. I got a side quest I need to go hand in. Alright, let's go try and fuck up Odin's day now. I have a feeling we're probably strong enough to, like, run him through, right? Like, surely we're strong enough now. We just need we need to out-damage him. That's what we need to do. That's the thing that we keep screwing up. Because we need to kill him before he uses his one-shot move. Alright, yeah, we've seen this bit before. Oh my god, it's the king. Except it's not him, and it's a summon, but it is kind of him. But look, it's Odin. Fuck yeah! Imagine a hero of legend flies up to your village in a giant, small city-wide spaceship, steps out of it in full legendary gear, approaches you and says, I'm here to give you 20 radishes you want at last month. I mean, that's literally the best part about, like, these RPG kind of, or JRPG games, right? You have grown strong. Now you must use that strength to protect Baron and the world. I shall fight along with you as Odin. Thank you, Your Majesty. Ryder has learnt, Aurelia has learnt Odin. Nice. And now there's Bahamut on the moon. I mean, it's also that funny part of, like, well, we take the joke of, like, the, turning up and that stuff and all that. The amount of times you turn up to the boss and it's like, ha, you're wearing pathetic gear. It's like, yeah, but I've done all the side quests. So what? It's like, but you've not got gear on. It's like, it doesn't matter. I have enough skills and stats to rival that of a small army. I have no idea what other stuff there is to do. I didn't actually look at the side quests like I intended to. I kind of intended to go look them up so I didn't miss any major state content. I'm gonna quickly squiz to see the number of side content things to do. To see if there's more to do or not. Other than Bahamut. I'm not gonna read what they are, I'm just gonna look. Apparently there's one more thing. What the fuck is that? Oh, it looks like there's oh, is that like a post-game thing? Maybe, we'll see. I don't know, not really fussed. It looks like basically though, for intended purposes, it's just Bahamut left. So let's go do that. Looks like there's something else, and it looks kind of like... It looks exactly like something I would like to do, but I don't think we've got enough reasonable time for it. We'll see. I mean, to be fair, we've also got, like, bugger all left to do at this point, so I might look into it quickly, if that's fine with everyone. So it looks like it's kind of one of those, like, super late game grind things that I like in these sorts of JRPGs. I don't like okay, can I just... This is a weird one. You know when, like, games have, like, an arena or a trials or a labyrinth, and they give it to you, and it's like, this is objectively one of the best places to go farm and shit? I like when they give you that shit, like, not late game, but, like, last 70 to 80% of the game. Because it's like, here you go, here's this, now you can become broken. You've had to struggle your way to this point, now you can become godlike. Don't give that shit to me early, because you're gonna cheese the shit out of it. One of the best examples is in the remake of Final Fantasy 1 and 2. The special things that turn up after you've collected the final crystal. There's 3 labyrinths that turn up after you collect the final crystal, and that's where you get a lot of, like, final things, right? I love that. I absolutely love that it's like, cool, here you go, you're in your late game stage. Have fun. It's a dark sage. Okay, I might be pretty strong. I don't know. I don't know if it's a single dude. Don't know if I'd call that strong. Huh. Okay, so it's probably... Yeah, I had a feeling that it was not going to be as effective as it sounds like. In case you were wondering what the Odin effect is, it's literally cast instant death. But as per usual in these games, casting instant death, they're like, hey, alright, well that sounds really fun and all. We kinda can't just let that just kill everything. Ah, damn, she's gonna cast it again. Oh, cast it that time. Bye. Later, Chief. I leveled up my character. They're a large amount. Great training for me and a warm to the real game. Yeah, like, I like those sorts of things, like a training ground thing. I think that's fine. I think some arena stuff, but I don't know. If you're gonna give, like, permanent upgrades and good EXP, I feel like it should be something that shouldn't be interacted with until, like, late game. You know? Otherwise, it almost feels like a waste. Is that a bone dragon? Because I think about, like, what I'm saying with Final Fantasy 1 is what I'm kind of saying with, like, that. Final Fantasy 1 is a very simple, linear, basic kind of styled game. You can level up at any time. You can grind pretty easily at every spot. But, it is at its strongest when you start getting access to those things in that version of the game. And that's what, like, it's not even the best for EXP, it's the fact that you can just get permastats there, though. You can get infinite permanent stats growth. So all of your characters have, absolutely maxed out stats. Why is the Genji armor the fucking best? God damn it. But I don't know, I quite like having a late game grind spot where you can just go like, cool, I'm here to just get broken. And have it optional! For God's sakes, have it completely optional. Oh, you're like, now at the point where you could go fight the final boss? Cool. Do you want to fucking destroy him or do you want to just play it normally? Right? Hey, buddy. Oh. I didn't expect that to be Behemoth. Cool. Did you see the Wizards of the Coast approved and made PG-3 figures? No, I didn't. Oh shit, did they? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised at that because Wizards have been really weird with their IPs recently. Especially around D&D. That's cool though. Massive backlash? Oh god, wait, what happened with it? You made me curious in looking into this. PG-3 figures. Let's see, is it, I think I've got some low quality melted plastic homunculus with, oh god. Oh Jesus! Is this what I'm looking, oh my god, there's no way this is what it was. No! There's no way that's what they would do. That was gonna be what it looked like. Send it on Discord? Okay. Yep, no, that is what I'm looking at. No, wait, okay, so let me just show, because I'm having a quick look at the Vice article on it. That's where I got the imagery. That's why I'm like, there's no way that's what it was. And now you sent me that, same images. That's fucking wild. So if, in case someone's wondering, here is exactly what we're talking about now. What the fuck is that? Dude. There's no fucking way. Like, even this looks a little touch and go. Like, especially the shadow heart in this image looks a bit touch and go. Yeah, like this is an advertising shot. So this is basically what this supposed to be a peak scenario. This already looks like a bit sketch here and there. But then you get fucking that for Asterion in comparison. Like, the quality loss, the knife basically turns into a round metal, like, pipe. Alone, like, that's one of the more obvious things. Like, fucking, oh my god. The faces, man. Holy shit. There's no actual way that that's what they tried to do. Like, but yeah, this is what we've basically got to go from with that example point. This shadow heart is just horrendous. This isn't even painted correctly. The shaping of the model is foul. Like this, I don't know who the fuck painted this. Right? But like, I've seen better paint work done on like $2 shop figures. In fact, this is probably close to $2 shop fucking things. And $2 shops don't even exist anymore, pretty much. Holy shit, that is foul. That kind of threw me out. What the fuck was that? They had so much they could do with that, and they decided to do that? The hell's wrong with them? Fuck, another behemoth, alright. Looks like we're gonna be doing this shit. Every minute, yeah, pretty, like, it, I don't even know if I could say, like, or maybe they use something to auto-print that, like, paint those, right? Like, you know how sometimes they'll just do a factory paint over and shit? That doesn't even, I don't know if that's what they did, it just looks bad. Like, that's what I'm so surprised about, is... So, again, not to potentially get myself in, like, trouble with statements, but Wizards of the Coast is one of the, like, companies out there that surprise me every time I see them fuck this shit up, because they've got more than enough money to make this not be a problem. and sometimes they just cut corners in ways I cannot understand. Right? Yeah, like, what's these fucking... There is a lot of things they do that just make me really concerned. Because... It's... So, okay. From a business perspective that I can put towards this, again, this is just very my perspective on things, not absolute thing. But I also look at it, it's almost like the company's scared that it's not growing. Like, wider, because the thing is, right, is with any games or companies and stuff like that, you have the fear that if you don't get an intake of, like, you need to have a larger intake of new players versus the players you lose. That's one of the biggest scares for any game, is that you lose more players than you gain, on a regular basis. A lot of games have had this issue in the past, and has led to them doing desperate maneuvers that have further accelerated their decline. This is something we have evidence of, but also invertly to this, we've seen companies make, like, go, okay, this is a wake-up call, we need to, like, do something different. A good example of this is Warframe has had a lot of moments like this in its time, where it has hemorrhaged players, and it's just, the game has suffered for it. And then sometimes they're like, no, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. They do it, and it becomes really good. Wizards of the Coast, or WotC, have constantly in recent times, and like, in my experience, from an external perspective a lot of the time, because I haven't been involved in it, have pushed that a little too far onto the wrong side. Is that they... Because, in the nicer sense, like, D&D is, while it has a growing player base, it probably has a larger loss basis just because of the way gaming has moved, right? In-person has become more and more uncommon, so physical games have definitely suffered from that. However, the advantage of online has worked, but they've also mishandled online a lot. Magic the Gathering, I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand why they keep fucking up around that, because Magic the Gathering is one of the biggest cash cow kind of style things you can have at the moment. Card games have become extremely popular coming out of COVID. And that's just something that surprises me that they keep fucking up around that. Because, like, if they really wanted to, I stand by this. Do whatever the fuck you want to collector boxes. Just make booster, like, boosters just better in compensation. Make collector boxes, like, expensive, sure. Make them have, like, real fancy bullshit in there, sure. I don't give a shit. At the end of the day, if I can acquire a card, I'm happy. If you actually look at Pokemon, Pokemon's a great example of this. If you actually want to play Pokemon, which I don't know who the fuck really does, theoretically it's not that expensive to play by comparison to things. If you wanted to say just buy a single copy of each card that you need for a deck. But that's because it's got collector mentality. That's because they've got, like, expensive things. I still think collector boxes should not be a staple, but also at the same time, like, I see why. For the last 7 years, they always do some shady or dumb shit. They tried to make rules that say that any fan content that is monetized, they'll be able to... Yeah, no, it's the moment they start doing shit like that that really hurts their rapport with the community. And it seems like a lot of that has kept going, right? Like, they keep messing up in ways that understandable, I guess. You can see what they're trying to do, but they keep messing it up, and because they keep messing it up, people are gonna see that they keep messing up, not that they're trying to do new and better things. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I think that's one of the credits I will give to them with some things is they do recognize, no, this is a problem. We do need to do something about it. I use magic for this example, which is, whatchamacallit, when they fucked up miserably with March of the Machines, they did the epilogue stuff for that, which went horribly wrong. If anyone's wondering what that is, epilogue was basically like a subset that was super expensive for fuck all value. And they saw how badly that went, so they had to pivot and kind of did better when it came to Thunder Junction on how they handled some of that. Also, a little respect for the people who made the IP. Yeah. That's upsetting. That is really upsetting to hear and see. And it's one of those things, I wonder what has led to that and what would need to change for that to be the case. Whether it's like an upper management, a middle management, like shuffle or change up or something like that. Like, that's kind of how that feels to me, right? Is it feels like something in the chain has not worked and they've not figured out where. And it's not like a failure to recognize or a failure on any particular person's part, but it definitely feels like something might be going wrong there and they've just not got an answer for it. Might be part of being owned by Hasbro. Hasbro has fucked up a lot as well, so yeah, that might be kind of like part of a parent company perspective issue. Again, it's one of those things where I can't give an absolute answer or speculation on that, because I feel it would be both disingenuous to try and do that, but also I just don't think I can get it right. I'm gonna say the delay is almost non-existent. Oh yeah, it's because we've got 0 drop frames now. Like, the internet is actual internet. So yeah. No, I'm glad that it's creating a better experience, all things considered. A lot of work went into that. Very sore because of it. I mentioned this earlier, but I'll re-mention it. We had to dig up the gravel driveway, like part of it, to lay the cables out for getting the internet out here. I've covered it over now, but yeah, like it was. I had to use a pickaxe. Multiple people worked on the digging. We all worked quite hard on that. I'm just very old and sore. The problem I have is, and I think I've said this kind of before, I don't, like, hold back with a lot of things. So when we were doing it, like, everyone else was doing a bit more pacing and stuff, I just full force swung the pickaxe multiple times, back to back, with, like, for minutes straight. Like, 5-10 minutes straight, and I was sore at the time, next day could barely move, and I'm still, like, really, really fucking sore. So I apologize. But yeah, that's kind of why I'm like a bit slower today in some regards as well. But yes, no, good internet now. I do still need a vacuum because there is a hole in my wall and the fucking shit from making the hole is like still on my floor in the corner. Okay, I'm gonna be naughty. I'm gonna try using a quick save here to see if you heal me or not. Does not. I have a feeling that once that timer runs out, I'm dead. Oh god, mega flip! Oh yeah, I'm dead. Well. Does not matter if I go in with healing or not. I just need to DPS it. How much health does he have? That's the question. Right? How do I kill a one-shot dude? I have an idea. So again, I don't need to bother healing or anything and going into this fight. It's just not worth the time. But I have an idea. Where is it? Where is it? I need to not be wasting time. Ah! Mega Flare! I'm gonna cast him myself. Fuck yeah, I got it. Oh, that's such a good way of doing that. Okay. Your spirit and strength are worthy indeed. Right, Iridia, summon me as you wish. I've got Bahamut, which means, does that fucking give me Mega Flare? Yep, cast Mega Flare. Oh boy. I'm so glad I now have access to nuclear weaponry. Bow before my nuclear arsenal. I just need to leave this place. Probably should, like, bring back Edge. Alright, let's see what Mega Flare looks like. Not bad. I mean, for 60 mana, yeah, it works. I will use life here to bring the Edge back to life. I will use an item, say some dry ether somewhere. I'm sure there's some somewhere. There's some ether. There's some dry ether. Or ether, whatever it's called again. No raid alert? No, I don't have most alerts on the thing, just because there is a lot of ways to abuse that, and I don't have a good reason to set them up at this stage. But no, I did see the raid. I can see, yep, there it is. It's Edge, fair. I mean, it's the same with, like, everything in, when it comes to that stuff. I don't know. I personally don't see a reason to have it set up at this stage. Just because I'm, too small. I should probably set something up about it, though. There's an argument to say that it incentivizes it, I guess, but I don't know what I'd do for it, either. Still need to do, an emote setup at some point for YouTube, because I can do emotes on YouTube now. Been spending too much time on other stuff. might see if I can start prototyping those properly this week. The emotes, because I can do, what is it, 4? Oh, no way. It's 4 I can do. To be fair, like, this week is gonna be a lot of prototyping, a lot of other things when I'm not sick with stuff. Oh, don't you cry now, Daniel. God, I love that. 60 mana to remove something from existence? Is this Pixel Remaster of original OST on? Yeah. I love the original OST a lot. I played Final Fantasy 1 and 2 back in the day, and I mean actual 1 and 2, not like the weird, it was 3, then 4, I believe, was the ones that got released in the West, right? And then it was like, the proper Western release for 1 and 2 was the bundle, which I played a lot of that one, specifically. That version of 1 was the main one I played. So, old school is my, like, default. Alright, I guess now I need to... What else is there to do? Where am I going? I assume I need to go to here again, right? So that means I need to start here. Yeah. There's 1, 2... No, so that's where I think that's the big mistake, is they were advertised. So I think 1 and 2 didn't release, like, actually as that. They were advertised as 1 and 2, but they weren't 1 and 2. I believe they were for, like, 3 and 4 or something like that was the issue with it. You're right, yeah. No, like, it was a big misordering of stuff, but they were named differently. That was the issue. I think the proper release for 1 and 2 globally was Dawn of Souls, which was the combo version. Which was, that was considered Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Advanced, I believe was a thing. Was it Origins? Origins was it? Yeah, that's right. Origins, then Dawn of Souls was like a year or 2 later. That's right. Pretty sure, anyway. Yeah, no, it's one of those things of, it's wild. It's all over the place. But no, Dawn of Souls was the main one that I played, specifically the one of it. Just why I got, like, really thrown around when playing the Pixel Remastered version of 1, because I was like, where's the extra dungeons? Where's Ragnarok, the sword? First Final Fantasy to make it to Europe was 7? Yes, that's right. That's because it's like, again, it was... I think 7 was like the 4th to release globally. And it was the first to actually be released as its correct number. If I remember correctly. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 7. And then they're like, hang on a minute, we should probably actually release the ones correctly. I'm pretty sure that's how that all went. Because I know a lot of people have been asking me, like, because of the Magic the Gathering collab, like, why did I get into Final Fantasy? And it's like, well, I only ever played... I played through a shitload of 1. I played through 2 once in the Brave Souls version. And then I played Final Fantasy 14 in the last, like, I want to say 5 years. I played a little bit, fair bit of that. And that's the only Final Fantasies I'd ever played. I actually do not know, like, properly what the plots are of some of the other ones. I only played Final Fantasy 14 was because I was like having an itch to go back to playing an MMO. The critically acclaimed one, yeah. Like, I wanted to play an MMO again, and I didn't want to really go back to WoW, because of what Blizzard was doing at the time. I absolutely do love, Final Fantasy 14. I would love to play more of it again. But I don't really have the time nor the group of people to play it. How far did I get? I got to the first the first actual expansion after Realm Reborn. That's where I know I got up to. It's like I was exploring that area and I got partway into that. This was a bit before, I think, Endwalker released, was the last one, I think. Heavenswood, yeah. That's where I got up to. So I played through, like, most of Realm Reborn and all the stuff in there. And I really enjoyed that. Even though that's arguably some of the worst of the game, in some regards, because it's just, like, it's so old, even with the updates they've done to it, it had a lot of weaknesses. But, again, I'm coming at it from having played a lot of World of Warcraft when I was younger. So, you know. Now I may reach him. So I'm guessing I can now go up to this bit here and do the final fight, I guess. It's barely the start of the actual good game. Yeah, like, it's... Like, I've done a lot of content, internal to that, and I'm like, I can see where this is going, and I'm enjoying this. I typically was playing, like, tanks as well, so it meant that I had to learn mechanics pretty well. I think the main ones I played were, like, Paladin, Gunbreaker, and then I played for, what did I play for support? The card one. I can't remember off the top of my head, but that was the support I liked playing. This was before Sage had come out as well. Astro, yeah. Astro was the one I really liked playing, because I just felt like I was actively doing stuff and paying a lot of attention to things correctly. Even though technically, like, all you were doing with the cards was enchanting either the backline or the DPS. With the correct one. That was it. Sage is fun. Favorite healer. Yeah, Sage hadn't come out when I was playing, and I really like the look of it. I don't know, who the fuck did I play for DPS? I think it was Red Mage. I did barely play DPS because I just didn't enjoy the playstyle. Because, okay, wild statement, and this is coming from someone that's played a lot of MMOs, so I will get hate on this for the way I say this, but it's true. When it comes to, like, dungeons and raids and mechanics and stuff like that, typically speaking, healers have a really hard time throughout the game. Tanks progressively have to learn more and more mechanics as the game goes on, because they have to know positioning, they have to know what the boss will do when and stuff, so they know when to drop what cooldowns. DPSs, the difficulty does increase, but, like, it's just don't stand in the dumb zone, press your buttons in the correct order, and you're done. Like, that's about it. Yeah, I am a part of the DPS haters community, I guess. Like, it's healers get progressively more buttons and it gets more complex for them, and they have more options and things they need to be doing at any given moment. Tanks actively don't have a lot of buttons per se that they need to press, but they need to get their orders correct and they need to know what the boss is doing. I mean, some DPSs have positions and stuff. Yeah, that's why I like the Red Mage, because the Red Mage actually has a lot of positioning, right? And gimmicks like the Black Mages, yeah. But it's like, it's, in the nicest sense, a DPS could look at all of their statuses effects and their bars and stuff instead of the fight. Versus a tank, which has to actively be watching what the boss is doing, actively watching all of its actions, and then the healer, it has to be watching that and all of the team. Like, there's a reason why healers were normally the best position to be in for raid leaders, because you're already paying attention to the entire raid. Admittedly in WoW, and this is me comparing again Realm Reborn versus World of Warcraft throughout its thing, so I know this will probably change throughout their stuff, but like, DPS mechanics, most of the time were know what you're supposed to DPS at a time, right? Like, oh, we're not supposed to be DPSing this dude right now, we're supposed to be DPSing this dude. But at the end of the day, it's like, oh no, just press buttons. Because unlike WoW with how aggro works, a tank should always be able to keep aggro because they have mechanic taunts. Whereas WoW, there is aggro ratings, or well, depends on what like version of WoW we're talking about, but there is aggro ratings, and aggro is related to damage. So if you out DPS your tank aggro rating, you would get aggro and you would die. Because you're a DPS, not a tank. But no, that's why, like, again, you can look at the ones I liked playing, and you'd figure out, like, again, Gunbreaker was probably my favorite class to play. I also absolutely loved giving my healer anxiety pressing that one ability, and you know what ability it is if you know anything about Gunbreakers. It's a fucking great ability, but fuck me, you can see the moment you press that with a healer that doesn't know who what you're doing, you can see, like, the panic. It doesn't work like that anymore? No! They didn't change that, did they? Oh. That makes me a little sad. No longer puts you at 1 HP? Wait, so what does it do now? Does it just give you invulnerability for a period of time? Same as Sacred Ground? Oh god, okay. I don't know, I liked it as an effect. I'll agree, yeah. I liked it as an effect where it's just... ail him out, I'm gonna nuke myself at low health so I don't take damage. And then the healer can, like, then compensate for that period of time. I was not a fan. So, this is where I pointed. I used to play with one other person, and we either were playing the tank or the healer, and we would swap places from time to time. We both found it fine. Again, it's... if you're not with a healer that knows you, it's definitely rough as hell. But, like, if there's a healer that knows what you're about to do, especially if you have the macro to call it out, I don't think there's ever a problem. Like, you just have a macro saying, I'm about to do... It's the same with, is it Dark Knight? Dark Knight's the one I'm thinking of that has the, like, res effect? That, like... Oh, how did it work again? It was, like, when you would die, you go to, like, a set HP pool or something, and then you had to heal up above a threshold to not, like, die? I can't remember what it was. It was a zombie state thing, though. Oh yeah, no, I will 100% agree with that, but like that's also recognize your situation, right? That's one of those things. I will agree with you that, yes, no, the healer has full right to want to kill you. But that's also, now you've told me a, theoretically you could argue, bad, like, gunplay build. Gunplay player. I never had that situation occur for me. And I was playing on 300 ping. I always did it correctly in situations where it never was a problem. Because I just pay attention to the cooldowns of my team. And pay attention to their mana. But like, imagine pressing these buttons at the same time. Yeah, like, I can see that. Because, yeah, so I should mention, when I played on European. Because that's where my friend was. I'm playing from New Zealand, so it was rough, and there wasn't the Oceania servers at the time. Which again, if I go back to play it, I'm moving to the Oceania servers, and I'm gonna try and convince other people to play with me.
We shall guide you to the car.
Oh boy. Here I go killing again. The devs need to ease off on simplifying the game. It's getting pretty ridiculous. That, I hope it's not too bad. Because, like, I liked some of the complexities that I felt. And even Realm Reborn, I know, was simpler. Because it was more basic. They couldn't do much with it. Oh, hi, bud. I believe you still on... No, you are. Okay, I'm just gonna let it play out then. Wait, what? I thought you were doing the correct heal now. I guess I didn't toggle it incorrectly. Damn it. Damn it, Janet. Okay, what the fuck is this map? Oh god, this is gonna get confusing, isn't it? Let's go. There's just a chest there. Okay. Flame whip, huh? Yeah. Still causes paralysis. There we go. Now it's on autopilot correctly. I swear to God, Edge, you fucking... Oh, yeah. Yeah, cottage. Oh. So yeah, when was the last time I was playing Final Fantasy XIV? I think it was before they did, like, the, announcement of having to delay Endwalker. I think that's actually the timing. Incredible. What a secret passage over there. A dragon shield, you say? Ooh. I'm just gonna run from that. I can't be asked. Only 3 abilities with the same effect, but different name. I gotta say, that was one of the things that also convinced me not to be interested in DPS in Final Fantasy XIV. Because, in the nicest sense, that is what like DPSs look like to me. That's why I like the Red Mage. Because at least then, there felt like there was a bit of uniqueness to each of them. I do love how Kane constantly feels like he's just going to go get the milk. But yeah, it's why I also, like, didn't get interested in certain classes at all, even for tanks, because, like, Paladin was basically my main one of, I'm not here to have fun, I'm just here to be tanky. Gunbreaker was fun, though. Gunbreaker was really, really fun. And I don't think anyone will ever truly convince me not to have fun with Gunbreaker. I liked that style of being tanky. I also loved the outfits for it as well that I could do and the visual of it. Fun with the Dark Knight? Yeah, the Dark Knight was also pretty solid because it had, like, it actually was, I think, one of the only characters in the game that was fine dying under certain conditions, right? Because of its big ultimate cooldown, where it's just, hey, Labao, I'm gonna die, so I get to zombie state. Like, it wasn't even an endure effect. That was the thing that I liked as well, is it was willing to die. I actually don't know how that ability fully worked anymore, because, like, I never played the Dark Knight. I always wanted... No, correction, I did. I never got to the point where I could use that, though. Because it was just... It was the problem of, like, okay, I've already leveled up Paladin, like, worked on Paladin and, Gunbreaker. Why do I need another tank, right? And that was definitely my personal problem with that, with, like, I wanted to play more of the classes, but I didn't like any of the DPS. None of the DPSs seemed all that fun to me. The healers are... At the time, they were all basically the exact same. The Astro was the one that actually felt the most interesting to me. Because the drawing cards mechanic added, like, a level of complexity that I found fun. I know after the Sage came out and completely broke, like, the balance, they did do some reworks, and I heard that they were pretty good. Like, they made them stronger, but I don't think they made them, like, more balanced across the board against each other. I think that was the thing I heard about. I might be wrong, though. Dino Zombie. It's a lot of dead things in this room, man. I don't know, I do want to go back to it though. I cannot stress enough how much I really do want to go back to Final Fantasy XIV at some point. It's just... Again, it's really hard to justify because it's like you have to spend money to just constantly keep playing. Which is definitely a little on the rough side. And I know this is me talking about MMOs and shit like that. It is what it is. I'm fine with it. I just don't... I don't have the time nor energy to play that game at the moment. And because I don't, the idea of paying money to play it sounds extremely unappetizing. Right? I hope that makes sense. Again, it's one of those issues as well of like, it became a lot more of a job than I wanted it to when I was playing it. And I've talked ad nauseum about games as a job feeling and how I absolutely despise that. Stardust Rod, you say? What do you do? I'm sorry, what? Cast common. That'd be really nice if I didn't already have a nuclear bomb strapped to Rydia. It's Ari, man! Haha. League of Legends jokes. Oh, Rydia has now learned Meteor as well. Why not? UI designing pain. That does sound about right. Where's my elixir? Blue dragon and red dragon. The moving parts makes everything hard. Yeah. That's fair. Knowing that, I have a plan for something to do with, VTuber Unite that will be coming up soon for UI. I'm not looking forward to it. Oh yeah, do you guys, since we didn't do the dev stream this week, do you guys want me to talk a little bit about the changes that I've got listed? Code is, yeah, no, it's always the code is the painful part. Do I do this, and is it then you get dragon? Yeah. Oh, protect ring? Protect ring's good. Oh, hey, yo, Yuki, how's it going? Hello, Raiders. How's your day today? So you were playing, was it Genshin earlier, right? Very sleepy? That's fair. I understand that. Here, ready for you tomorrow? Nice. Oh, God, this... Yeah. Oh. I will have time to pull by for that. Let's see, where am I? Do I go this way? There's a chest here. Yeah, no. Also, stream is buttery smooth today by comparison, which has been nice. Cause internet's better, yay! No drop frames, nothing like that. Good times. A white robe. Assuming that would be for you. Let's see. Oh yeah, so we've already got... Well, no, we've had a light robe. The evasion lost, though. So rough. Also, did I get a protect ring? Yeah, I did. That goes there. No more silly robot voices? No, so you know what happened with the robot voice stuff on that? That was really funny. That was computer lag. That was not internet lag. I looked through it later, and it was really, really funny to look at how, like, it... That is the first time in a long time both my CPU and GPU were getting maxed out. So I just needed to turn off a couple of programs in the background, which is why it happened a lot less often later on. Laggy with everything. It really does feel like that some days. That looks like the correct way to go. That's not good. And yeah, that's one that I can try and endeavor to fix, but, you know, it is what it is. I can just make it very... what about brain lag? Oh, that's daily. I live in the brain lag at this point. Should have seen me yesterday after coming home from the doctors at one point. I was in a state. In a inner state. That's what I was in. It was quite the mess. State, yeah. A state indeed. It was, because, like, I don't I'd had to go on to the doctors to... Okay, let's see if I remember. It was go to the doctors, go to the hospital, go back to the doctors, go home for a bit, then go back to the doctors. Like, I didn't get much rest time. What's the point of this little island here? So yeah, it was an all over the place kind of time. But now, hopefully, I've got stuff set up, which will be good. Even though I still have a few things to do, I need to go get my bloods taken. Which I might do, like, after stream today. Ooh, I don't like back attacks. Back attacks have so much that can go wrong. Fuma Shuriken. Give me the chest. I know, it'll be, get the bloods taken, come home, see what state I'm in, if I just go to sleep, or if I, get some work done on game div. Oh no, monsters! I could really do with a refresh point, so... Or I can just use a cottage. That would be nice, a save point. Also, Kane is the only one that doesn't use mana. I kinda like that. That's funny. Everyone's leveling up something fierce. A what? Is that a piece of equipment? Apparently worn by the goddess of the heavens. Damn. What's the stats on that? Is that better than White Robe for you? Oh, the magic defense loss is rough, but that is possibly just a better thing for you. But yeah, like tomorrow will be a lot of shopping and work that needs to get done. I haven't even written up my goals for the week too. I need to sort that out. I'm looking over on my board and I'm like disappointed in myself. Okay, now I need to find the cottage. Oh, why can't I filter this? There it is. This is why inventories have filters. It's just pain. Alright. Well, I know that there's a save spot there. It's good to know. Yeah, so there's the holy weapons around the place as per usual, so I do probably need to work at those. That's probably good. That's fine. We're over-leveled. Attained the Holy Lands. I'm assuming that's for you, buddy. Cast Holy when in battle. Damage is higher, defense is... fine. It's an alternate weapon, there's no reason not to. Alright. Oh, hello. By sacred force, we shall protect the ribbons. Alright. Go for him, Chief. Oh yeah, can't I just, oh no, I can't do it that way. Yeah, I can't heal the opponent. It's kinda half hoping I could. Because I don't think I can do this without losing my team. No, that doesn't get reflected. Cool. That was a genuine fear of mine, was that getting reflected and me just going like, cool, I just killed my team. Imagine just nuclear bomb. It's like them bulletting back at me. Because I think the reason is it's a summon, and it's not me casting it, it's the summon casting it, I think is why. It's weird. I'm not going to try and actually understand it, because I don't think it's a good idea to try. Either way, they did. Contain a ribbon, contain a ribbon. Now, ribbons in these games are normally really good. Yep. Because they're, like, some of the best stuff you can toss on your casters. Now, I have a feeling we've skipped a lot of area and skipped a lot of legendary weapons at the same time, so I might start going back in a minute. If I look like I'm going and progressing the story, basically. Mega Flare! Yeah, so I have to go all the way around. Yeah, that seems like story progression. Like, that's an actual progression direction. So let's head back up and explore around a bit further. Because, like, here's an example of, like, there's a lot of stuff in this area we've not seen. which is a sign to me that I want to go backwards. Mega Flare! I'm so glad that, like, the god of summons was like, you know what? You need more damage. That king, he had enough. Let's give you more. Ah, yes, this is what an Ari main does look like. Any good Ari main looks like this. I would know, I know a few of them. Okay. So, let's... Because there was some alternate routes that I had available to me that I just didn't take. I actually probably could downgrade her heal now. Because I'm not taking that much damage. And the next one's like 12 mana cheaper. Okay, so go back up here. And then in here, there was down here. Because, like, the amount of damage I'm taking, nah, just leave it at that one. There's no reason not to. Like, if I take a massive amount of damage, then I can, like, take manual control again. And it would work. We're fine. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we're over-leveled. Good lord, chill out! For this area. Haha, it was damage 404. The damage wasn't found. Ow. Yeah, keep hitting my tanky ones, please. Oh yeah, why have I still got edge like this? Why have I not got... I don't know. I probably should redo up my team positioning, shouldn't I? In fact, we're at a point where it might be worth swapping swapping Kane's position with Edge and Kane staying on the ground instead of jumping. Because he's super tanky now. I wish I had another boomerang. So I could just give double boomerang to Edge. Or double throwables. That would probably be quite nice. Yeah. Is there any other areas up here that I didn't check out? No, I think we've gone through that, so I just can't get to that weapon yet. That's there, that legendary weapon. Yeah, no, okay, so Kane should probably still keep jumping then, because he just, the damage he deals is so fucking knowledgeable. That even though he's why does he tank? Why does he have good tank stats if you're gonna do him like this? It just feels bad. Like, Edge feels like he wants to be on the front line, but he's so squishy that at these late stages, he's just kind of dying. Passively, not even, like, actively. And then... yeah, I don't know. Like, Kane doesn't take damage, right? So this is the point I want to make. Kane's not taking damage, but he's not dealing any damage, and that's my problem with it. I was hoping that, like, if he wasn't jumping, he'd still be, like, worthwhile damage, but he really isn't. I'm just gonna leave. Too much of my DPS is stunned. So, what the correct ordering to do would be is this. This, and then swap. Like that. Let's just... I'm gonna skip fights until I get back to the healing spot. Because I don't want to spend more resources, too many more resources on, recharging mana. When, like, I know where the thing is. Because that's kind of my, again, that's part of my rationale. It's like, I know where it is, therefore I can just go there. Whereas if I don't know where it is, I have to, like, use these because I don't know how far away it would be. Because both Rosa and Rydia have, like, got bugger all left. Which is not good. I guess I gotta go this way then, because this feels like the only way left to me. Attack, summon, Bahamut, attack. White magic, Kuraga, team, jump. Mega flare. Dino Zombie! Oh yeah, by the way, I should mention, we are pretty much guaranteed to finish this Final Fantasy today. I have a high doubt that we would. Yeah. So that's something we've got going for us, at least. That's pretty good. That means we go on to Final Fantasy V next. Which will be pretty nice. And I need to buy Final Fantasy VI and then figure out how we're gonna do 7. Which I think I knew how I was gonna do that. I was gonna get it digitally on the PlayStation. The original Final Fantasy VII, by the way, before anyone asks, not the remakes, because the remakes I've heard deviate a little too much from the original stuff, so I kind of want to give a bit more of that original, more authentic experience than why we've done the pixel remasters. Because they're as close as I can really feasibly get to the original games. Without, like, any potential problems. To be fair, I have such an itch to play the original Final Fantasy one that I played a lot more of, which was the one we don't have, I think. The Cursed Sword, Masasume, let's go. I have no reason to change my combat style. I might have to heal more though. Yeah. I have to heal more. Hiraga's not gonna get me through this fight. We finally got confirmation the antlion was not the queen. I could not find any evidence it was the queen, and I could find evidence it wasn't the queen, or evidence that it was something else, sort of thing, right? If that makes sense. It's like, I couldn't find guaranteed 100%, but you know, summarize the story in 20 words. Pretty sure it's not a queen. More evidence that it's not than that it is. There you go. Like, I just looked around some info. I couldn't see anything that said it was the queen. And I thought it was, like, slightly disingenuous to have, like, a plus 20 question mark as well. That was the other thing. Like, I'll take ownership of the orphans that I think. I mean, there's an argument to be made that, like, technically I made my brother an orphan because I absorbed our dad's power. So you could make an argument there as well, but that should go on the list. We cast haste when used in battle. That's really nice. I'm just gonna go back to the last save point and heal again at a cottage. Just cause, might as well, right? That retaliation conscript is really fucking annoying. I'm gonna be honest. Just gonna be real with you, Chief. It's pretty assholey to do. Alright, I'm now at the stage where I'm gonna just run from fights, until I get to the save. No reason to do them. And, Riddy is out of, well, nearly out of MP. So, gotta conserve that mana. The important things. Oh yeah, I need to switch her off that to the weaker version now. Alright. So I don't waste as much mana going back. I'm already going to be wasting a lot with potential Mega Flare casts. Waste as little as possible. Oh. Oof. How many basements are there? Also, that looks like... I just realized that looks like the core of the planet. Huh. That's a concern. Well, not the planet. You know what I mean. It's a moon. Shut up. It's a moon. That's... Actually, that is literally the plot of this, right? That's no moon, that's a space station. God damn it, I just clicked on that. That's really dumb. Also, god damn it, Edge. Stop taking so much damage. Damn. Give me that heal. There we go. Yep. An elixir, that's actually very nice. Oh, stretch. Very sore. Alright. Oh no, that's just the bottom of the thing looking like a cave for a moment. You're looking mighty cave-like over there. Yeah, the HP values across the board are progressively getting lower and lower because I'm not using, like, the big heal. But it's fine. Means I can keep fighting for longer. Oh, what? Oh, okay. So I can just do this here. That's kind of useful. mean, this is where I should just get rid of, like, gear that's not gonna help me, right? So I can thin out my inventory. Ice armor. Warvax, black key. That. Just again, this is me just being lazy and going like, well, I can thin out my inventory. Some of the things I'm leaving because I think some of these are throwables for, what's his name? And I don't remember what is and what isn't, so I'm just gonna be lazy and leave all the swords, and things that could be throwable. But like clothing, rods can go back into the inventory. Because they're just not useful. Ah, yes, the demon's armor and the Hades helm. Remember when we made jokes about how the main character's wielding all this stuff that sounds satanic? And how it was like, haha, funny. The good guy is potentially very evil. What a time that was. Cool, there we go. It's probably just correct to do. Switch from over to the Genji equipment. Alright. That looks about right. Now go to the teleporter, see what's going on. Where am I now? Okay. Oh god. The worst part is this looks so hard to, like, visually navigate in my head. Because it's just a lot of very similar squares. Oh no, it's two behemoths now. Okay, actually, I probably should be using the correct heal then. Like the big heal. I don't think I can get away with being a cheapskate anymore. Good lord, this is a rough fight. Save all your heals until the end? No. It's like, what I was doing is because I'm using it to auto now. This costs like 12 more mana points. but heals significantly more. I was kind of creating I wasn't quite breaking even with the previous healing, but if I'm going into fights with double behemoths now, I'm gonna be doubly not creating a net positive, or a net, near equalizer with the healing. I'm actually at a deficit in some spots, still. So I have to just start using my healer more aggressively. I do have items for healing, but they're so inefficient by comparison that it's not even worth, arguing them in. And then everything I have for restoring mana itself, I'm saving for when I need to actually use them, right? Like elixirs. I am quite willing to use an elixir if I need to, if this next room doesn't have a save spot. Because that's what it's going to be used for. It's to reset me before I get to the thing. See you in another stream, Slayer of Parenthood. God damn it. Catch you later, devil. Have a good evening. Okay, so where does this F me in now? Yeah, I need to use an elixir, so I think I can get away with one more fight, depending on what it is, without using elixirs or using a lot of mana restoration. Reporting to Mercenaries. Specific places. See, I've run out of mana on Rosa now. And I have one more cast on ready. Am I wasting it? Does it literally just scan through me and then leave? Maybe that's what's happening? Okay. Where is an elixir? There we go. One on Rydia, one on Rosa. Well, this looks like, yep. Go, please. Fusoya. I'm not in charge of this. So I'm guessing that's our final boss. Cast Meteor! I'm ready. How futile. Double Meteor, hell yeah. The body dies, but the spirit lives on. Okay. We did it. You have much strength. It is a shame, Zermus, and control over you. Oh, all right. All of you have come. I'm very mature. Yeah, but we were 1 second too late. I was supposed to take care of him. Cecil. Cecil. I am evil. I am the hatred of Zambas. I am Zeromus. I loathe all. His death caused his hatred to grow. We have made him stronger. Zemus. No, now it was Zeromus. This time, I'll see to it that you are completely destroyed. It is time for you to disappear! Yeah, it's not gonna be that easy. And there it is. The meteor has no effect! Use the crystal! You chose the dark path! A crystal cannot... You are bound forever by darkness! Die! Oh, I see where this is going. Suffer, die! My hatred will continue until all is destroyed. It is your turn. Come, join me in hell. Elder! Cecil and the others are in danger. So I see! If only we had a paladin who can purify... Yeah, exactly. Now it is time to pray for them. Pray for them and this planet. Callum, Porum, we must gather everyone's prayers and send them to Cecil. Cecil! Please, take my strength. I'm gonna kill the whole lot of you if you don't come back safe. Please return safely. Do it for this land. You have our support. We pray for you as well. Come on. For Sir Cecil. For everyone. Moon, I call out to you. Please accept our prayers. God, trying to remember everyone's voices. Go, please. You must use this. Received crystal. Zeromus, I won't lose. I can't. Hey there. Let us help you. Your prayers give you life. Oh, fuck yes. This is an awesome final fight so far.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Trust in your power!
Their prayers give you strength. Keep your focus!
Don't die on us!
Their prayers give you vitality.
You must prevail!
Cecil, my brother, give the holy power within you to the crystal. Zeramos, show your true self. Their prayers give you holy power.
Sorry, I'm trying to goddamn reading.
Time distortion, all magic has been nullified.
Okay, let's see where this goes. Reveals his true form. What the fuck is that? Gotcha. That was a lot of damage. I'm doing this fight wrong, I feel. Yeah, no, I'm clearly doing that fight wrong. Okay, well, let's, god damn it, we have to, oh my god, we have to sit through all of this again? Okay, how the fuck am I supposed to do that fight? Like, I need to clearly do stuff really slowly, I think? Or do I not hit him? Because that felt like it was also a lot of retaliation damage. Right? I'm wondering what I need to do here. Like, nullification... It's because so it's got nullification, it's got... Yeah. It's got nullification effects, it's got a lot of damage it can output, it's got a lot of healing, a lot of not healing, yeah. I wonder if, I don't bother with, protection magic. Because, like, it seemed pretty equalized as it was. So, we just focus on healing, maybe, and max heal, yeah, do max heals. Do physical attacks. I think we maintain with jump. And I think I just need to start throwing shit. Throw every single weapon I have. I am just spamming the E button in case you're wondering. The pain of having to go through all of these cutscenes again. They not expect you to lose to this boss? Like, goddamn. It's cool and all, but like... Surely you could have, like, given me a better save point in all these fights. So Cecil uses Crystal, that's the first thing. Cecil uses Crystal, Rosa holds... I guess just uses healing straight away. Just keeps rotating healing. What is the stuff that I have with, video? I know that's a waste, but like there's no point in not doing it. Jump. Yeah, so Flare's faster, but it's like about the same damage. Skill issue, it seems? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Flare's doing similar damage, casts faster. That's rough. Oh god, Kane's going down here. I think. Nearly. Yeah, so that magic nullification is a problem, means I can't do buffs. Okay. Wait, what? Why did that bitch heal? Oh, up. Fuck! This is bad, this is bad, this is bad. I don't think I can do any other rizzes. I just need to start casting massive heals. That's just nullification, that's not damage. Rosa gets to go soon. Massive heals. I'm not gonna be able to get Edge back up. Edge is gonna have to be a floor tank. Just keep healing. Just keep healing. Just keep healing. We'll survive. We'll survive. Oh god. I feel like I might have been a little under level for this fight. Just a little. I'm stable. I'm relatively stable though. That is big. I'm running out of mana though. Rose is only on 140 left. That hit hard. Rydia can cast a fair few more flares. Oh. Oh! Oh! Did we do it? Did we kill Moon Devil? I think we killed the Moon Devil.
Of the living, I cannot perish. Yeah!
Kill God. What do you think I'm doing next? I mean, what?
Well done! I had no idea you all possess such strength.
No, that's not quite his voice. Wait, I need to get...
Stay a while.
No.
Stay a while. There we go. I had no idea you all possess such strength. Perhaps the people of the blue planet have evolved beyond us Lunarians already.
Yeah, you might be right.
Zeromust's last words bother me, though. As long as evil exists... True evil will never die! Every living creature has at least a touch of evil in its heart, alongside goodness. As long as there is light and darkness, the overworld and the underworld, it will be so. Good exists because evil exists, and it was your good that destroyed Zermus's evil.
Oh, stop it already. There was nothing to it.
What are you talking about? I'm surprised Zermus didn't try controlling you. I'm sure you have enough evil inside.
Nope, my heart is filled with goodness all the way. Well, anyway, it is time I returned home. What will the rest of you do now?
I think we'll go home too. Yeah, there's people that are worried about us.
I see. I'm glad you had such wonderful friends. I look forward to the day we meet again.
May I come with you?
You wish to join me?
Yes. I cannot return home. Not after all I've done. I would very much like to meet my father's people.
Ah, yes, Lunarian blood flows in your veins. Very well, come along. Until we meet again.
Yeah. That is definitely how that kind of energy is going.
But you must be ready for a long, long sleep.
I am. Thank you. You sounded very worried when you called my name, Cecil. Does that mean you've forgiven me? How foolish of me. Of course not. I have caused too much suffering for that.
We are off to spend many years in slumber. We pray that the blue planet will be peaceful forevermore. Come!
Yes. Cecil, are you certain you want to part this way? He's your brother. Goodbye, everyone. Cecil! Goodbye. Goodbye, my brother. Cecil. Thank you. One born of a dragon, bearing darkness and light, will rise to the heavens over the still land. The moon's eternal light brings a promise to earth, with bounty and grace. Before long, the moon would set forth on a voyage once more, seeking out its light. Though of shed blood, time's march keeps the two separated. One on earth, one on the moon.
We shall begin today's training.
Yes, sir.
Where's Palmo?
Oh no, not again. And then I caused Blizzard, and the creatures that we encountered had Mount Ordeals. Ow! Goalie's redeemed. I think that was a nice way to send them off. Yeah. How many times am I going to have to be late to how many times are you going to be late to training? The Elder is really angry.
many times do I have to scold you before you learn? It will be years before you're even half the sage Stella was. As punishment, you must train twice as hard as your sister today.
That's not fair. I think it's very fair.
When will you come to realize that you have responsibilities? You are the heir to the throne.
I know, jeez.
Your mouth says you know, but your actions say otherwise.
Yeah.
The correct words here would be yes, sir.
Alright. I'll shape up. Can't help but thinking about Lydia, though. Oh.
Your Highness, have you been listening to anything I've said?
What a courageous young lady. Yes, I never thought she would really come back. Lydia! Lydia, why do I have fangs and you don't? I wish I didn't have fangs so I could be like you. How can I be like you? What are you talking about? Doesn't matter what we look like. With her around, the future looks bright for the land of summons.
Indeed. I'm sure she will be more beautiful by the day.
The important thing is what you're like on the inside, not the outside. Isn't that right, Cecil? Honey. You're the queen now. Try calling me my king instead of honey. I know, but I can't stand being so formal. Oh no! It is time for training! Let us begin training! Yeah! Honey, a king should...
Do not say that. I think Yang will create a wonderful kingdom. Your Highness!
Your Highness! Play the song about the paladin again for us? I will, but only after I finish my work. You want the castle back to the way it was, right? Yeah! That's a promise, right? I hope you're watching over me. I'm helping the people of Demacian. I'm caring for other people as I cared for you, like you said I should. I hope that you and Tella are having a fine time together. Lally-ho! We need to repair the castle with great haste! Your Majesty, we don't have enough materials! Take apart the tanks and remove any useful pieces! There is no need to worry about war anymore! Father, I wonder how Cecil and his friends are doing. I almost forgot to tell you. Sir Cecil and Lady Rosa are to become the new king and queen of Baron. Oh my! And we have been invited to the coronation ceremony. How lovely! I hate these voices. Your Majesty, you're not helping to fix the castle at all. I am the king! I can do whatever I want! I'll go take apart some tanks! Lolly ho! Cecil, Rosa, I cannot bring myself to face you both. Not yet. I must test myself as you did, Cecil. At Mount Ordeals, I will train until I surpass my father, as a dragoon. Only then shall I return to Baron.
Need 20 more episodes of this for a VA career starting. God damn. Imagine. Whoa. What is it? You have to see this. The moon, it's... was getting an able trigger. God damn it. Are we about to say goodbye to the moon? Or a moon? Bye, moon. What's wrong, Cecil?
I thought I heard my brother's voice.
Really?
I couldn't tell for sure, but forget it. Hey, what are you two doing? Are you ready? It's your big day.
You must have lost track of time.
You two can play smoochy face all you want later. Come on, Rosa. I mean, Your Majesty.
Just please call me Rosa.
Well, Rosa, you gotta get dressed. And get some makeup on you. The ride can't keep people waiting. Come on, we have to go.
I'll be right there. I can't wait to see everyone again. It's been so long. Cecil, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. It wasn't my imagination. I heard my brother's voice say, so long. And thanks for all the fish.
Good old Yang. Oh, God. You do realize that could get you executed, right? The wrong country. These kids, man. Oh, for fuck's sakes. He's trying to hit on the Dwarf King's goddamn daughter. It's not again. And then... where it all started. The orphan we created. there we go. To the fans across the globe, both past and present, and to the crew that brought the originals to life, we offer a profound and heartfelt thanks. Separation of... God damn it. And there we go. We've now completed Final Fantasy IV in our little kind of endeavor to play through the Final Fantasies. God damn. So, I talked about my feelings throughout this game quite a few times. I don't think I've got too much that I can really say here other than bringing together the ideas that I remember that I had. But overall, I want to stress, of the Final Fantasies I've played so far, this one has felt the most put together of the lot. The characters were phenomenal. I liked a lot of the stuff going on with it. The world was actually relatively fleshed out. Again, it felt like a really great callback to what Final Fantasy II had done in terms of feeling for the world, right? As the main characters felt relevant and necessary and useful to how things went. And while it did have some deaths, I do think that it may have gone a little too far with stuff. No, yeah. But like, I think it went too far with some of the like not dying characters. It did kind of mute a couple of things because of that. But I think it did a lot better than what 3 did, which was the it had every fucking side character die, basically. It was one of the biggest problems 3 had. So I actually appreciate a lot here. I also didn't have too many situations where I think they didn't do things like they did frustrating things. There was a couple of parts that were mildly frustrating, but they were relatively short and were out of the way very, very quickly. Aside from that, so one of the criticisms I gave to the game early on, and I still stand by this, outside of some storytelling elements, the concept of classes didn't actually need to be in this game. Outside of Cecil changing classes, and like maybe a thing for that, there actually wasn't really a reason to tell me what classes each character had. Because every single character was basically unique, right? Not a single character had duplicate of another character. The closest you could argue is the twins, but that was because like they were basic versions of the classes, right? So you could just again argue that was just them being kids in their respective fields. Because Rosa was clearly the white mage, like the white mage of the game, whereas the sister of the twins was the basic version of what a white mage could be. And then like I guess Tella was arguably because there's not really a defined black mage in this game either, right? The closest you get is the brother of the twins. Because like Tella had white magic as well. There's a lot of what you could consider in the red mage category of this, actually, now that I think on it. Because that's also what the fucking moon guy was as well, right? And like Rydia is the closest you got to the actual black mage of the game, but she was a summoner, and the summons worked out pretty cleanly, honestly. I liked the summons. I do think that they took so long to cast that it normally I feel like you could have maybe reduced that time a little bit if I was to look at it like really scrutiny, because you were already spending a lot of mana points on it. And that was the point, is it was a long cast window and really expensive costs for the good ones. But overall, like, amazing. I loved it. This has probably been my favorite Final Fantasy so far, by a long shot. Like, 1 still holds a special place in my heart and it'll never be dislodged from that. but like this one has just been such a pleasant experience. I cannot question it at all being like such a great game. Yeah. Like, at this point in time of my rankings of the playthroughs that we've done, it would probably be this is at the top. It would be 4, then 1, or it'd be 4, then 2, then 1, then 3, I would say. I don't know, I kind of want to put 1 at second place, but that's also like, I'm trying to figure out how much of a rose tip that is. Right? Like, it's a very contentious second and third, but like, third game, pretty much the worst one to me. Which I know might upset some, but it had a lot of good ideas, but it just didn't execute them correctly, I feel. And I feel like they learnt a lot from these, from those games. Like, I don't think class swapping was a bad thing. I think the way it was handled and the, amalgamation of the characters and how irrelevant they were. But hey. Here to say hi, but why were there 2 orphans? You know, it is what it is. Gotta go since on a plane. Have fun though, kid. Have a good time flying. But thank you for stopping by. But yeah, why wouldn't there be Orphan's Dread? Come on. Yeah, no, again, it's one of those things of I'm really, really happy with how this game is actually. Like, yeah, this is probably my favorite Final Fantasy so far. Like, I cannot stress enough how much I think this nailed. The storytelling of Cecil was amazing. I think there was definitely some elements to it that were not as great. There could have definitely been some improvements done to it, but like for a game that was made back in like the 80s, I think? It was like late 80s or 90s, wasn't it? Something like that. I can look at Twitch quickly, because that actually tells me. Final Fantasy IV, 1991. Yeah, so, beginning of the 90s. So, for a game that was made over 30 years ago, I think, like, the storytelling was really impressive. I think there was an actual genuine story. Like, the beauty of this is, right, as much as we can say, oh, it's generic and all that stuff, I think of all of the stuff we've seen so far, this is the best example of one where this could have genuinely been, like, you could remake this with, like, modern day game stuff and this story without much editing, and it would be amazing, right? And we can improve that because there's other stories that do basically the same thing. I do think that, like, some of the reveals were less impactful than I think they were intending to be, because they just kind of felt like almost tacked on, but also very obvious at the same time. I mean, like, Gorbly's being, Gorbly's being the brother. Like, it's like, I mean, yeah, you're always kind of supposed to be the juxtaposition, the mirroring for the, main character, so it's not too surprising that that's the case. I don't think anyone really was either ultra surprised by that or didn't see it exactly coming, right? So I do think that's a valid thing to complain at. Aside from that, yeah, no, I cannot stress enough how much I think the fact that, like, my biggest nitpick with this game was the fact that the classes just didn't matter, and having them listed kind of just felt unnecessary. Should indicate how, like, well this game was put together. I'm kind of sad I didn't play this back when, right? Like, this is a great example of just, like, I'm a little sad that the games were a lot older. There we go, the end. God, we're gonna be finishing kind of on the earlier side today, aren't we? Not like early. Also, that's off-center, isn't it? That's off-center, I swear to God. Save. There we go. Restore peace to the world. So what did I miss in bestiary? A couple of moon things, probably. Yeah, more moon things. Probably it was I bet you I know what some of those were. They were probably like the legendary weapons. Like, I didn't have all the legendary weapons. More stuff in hell. More stuff in hell. And then a couple of things around the place. Yeah. For the most part, we managed to hit most of the bestiary. Oh shit! It actually, like, has a visual map for this. That's kind of cool. And then the gallery. I always like going through these. So that is the art that they've used for one of the, like, Through the Ages card. Like, they've used a lot of these things, and I like that. It's cool. So that's Cecil's changes. I'm guessing that's Rosa? Yeah. Cecil, Rosa, and Kane. Oh yeah, there's Kane there. Oh, okay. Also, wow, that is Rosa's outfit? Jeez. That's kind of, yeah, it's our final sort of group. Cecil... More Cecil stuff. And then it's him transformed Paladin. I like the way they styled these, by the way. Like, it's just interesting. Kane. It's interesting that Kane was, like, the big visual that they used for the game as well. Oh, God. That's another outfit for Kane, apparently. Rosa. That is a hell of an outfit. I think they added way more color to her, like, obviously in the game. Is that? Hey, it's Rydia, but, like, when she's a kid. And then, yeah, that's her growing up. Her hair is wild. Is that Tella? Yeah, that's Tella. That's... What a style for Tella. That's Edward? Yeah. Yang. Damn, he's big. That's the kids. The twins. Yeah, Palmo and Porum. Is that... Yeah, it's Palmo and Porum again. That's Sid. My god, that is an image and a half for him. I like that. That's, fucking Edge, right? Yeah. I kinda like Edge's design. That's for Sawyer? Oh my god, was he like all more like that? And that's Goblins. That's also what they've done with it through the ages. They've used that one. That looks just so good. Yeah, now we're getting into the Elemental Lords. God damn. I mean, the Elemental Lords look basically the same in game, but that's the benefit of using a boss, because the boss has way more texture area to work with. Flashy. Now these are your bad guy, your enemies. Damn, that looks so cool, and that still came 100% through in game. Baron Guard. Yeah, I can see it. Oh, that's Summoner? Puppeteer, sorry. Basically the Summoners. So, yeah. Don't remember that. Is that the... oh my god, the trapdoor. The trapdoor looks way different. Because, I don't know. Green Dragon. Giant Soldier. Giant Soldier got changed up a bit, yeah. Wait. God damn. Oh, that's the... yeah, that's the White Dragon. Yeah, that's that one. Oh, damn, yeah. We didn't actually... most of it's underwater from memory for this fight, right? So you don't actually get to see it properly. That's the Antlion. The Bomb. Yeah. Oh yeah, those three. The Magma Sisters. They kind of just fell over because they did a cool combo idea with it. I think that was interesting. I think there was a lot of interesting things they had in here, and just not a lot of them were impactful enough to be like remembered externally. And that was one of the big mistakes. Like that fight with those three sisters, because like that fight just kind of happened, then you move past it. That's the Queen, yeah. Demon Wall. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that's Zemus. Which, again, this... the fact that Zemus just kind of dies in front of you and you're not involved, mixed feelings on that one. But I think it's cool to do. Then, yeah, Zeramus. Asura. Bit more of a close-up. Sylphs. Hovercraft. That's kind of cool. Airship. God damn, man, that is such a cool airship. I wish that the design in the game kind of actually reflected that a bit more. Oh, is that the Lunar Whale? Yeah, that's the Lunar Whale. That's cool as shit. Giant of Babel. More of the Giant of Babel. Oh my god, that looks so fucking cool. Dude, that's like Mortal Engines level, like it's a city. Cecil and Kane. Or Cecil and Kane stuff. Designs. Oh my god, what the fuck? Is that what they originally looked like in the game? Like, without pixelation? Wait, is that actually... no, that's not what the game looks like. The game is still pixel art from memory. Was this kind of what they used as the modeling point for it all? Yeah, I think that's the what they used for, like, the cheapification visual style. God damn, she'd get, like... I mean, these did basically come through as the designs, yeah. I do think this looks way cooler like this, yeah. I guess, yeah, it's Goblins. Oh, that's the end. God damn. God damn. So that is all of the little extras showing. So yeah. No, I guess that is us done with Final Fantasy IV, so we're on to Final Fantasy V next. Which, again, as per usual, I have no idea what to expect. So, we'll experience me fucking experiencing it for the first time together, and that will be not tomorrow, but the day after, because I am still taking a break tomorrow, because I need to do shopping and such. So, with that all being the case, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You're awesome, stay awesome, and I hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye.